All right, Shalom. Before I get started, I want to give all the glory and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, Bahashem Rakakodash. Double honors unto my apostles and honors of Great Millstone. Peace and safety to all the sincere Akim that's out here pushing this word of truth and in all sincerity. Shalom. Okay. All right. Slide, yeah. I want to do this lesson. Lord willingly, it's edifying. I was having this a brother in my camp was texting me earlier, and it just sparked a thought that I said, hey, you know what, Lord willing, I'll do a lesson on it. You know, we were speaking about the law and how really first, before we got on the subject matter of law, we were just speaking about how you know that this place is wicked, because you have to seriously seek a place of peace. You know, you have to spend a lot of money, travel, turn off a lot of things. Forget, you know, you gotta do a lot of things in this society just for a couple hours of peace. You know, peace, harmony, tranquility. You know, these different words that come to mind. And even then, it's still not truly obtained, because you could, for instance, you could drop everything you got. Not drop everything, but let's just say next month, you know, you and your woman, y'all going to Cancun or Turks and Caicos, or, you know, you're going to some island or whatever the case may be. You know, it could be a beautiful getaway, but what was happening before you left didn't stop if it wasn't bad. And so you just left it alone for a week, but it's still waiting on your ass. You know, that's the thing about it with the society. Peace and tranquility, or any of those that you experience, is only in small dosage. It's only in sprint like fashion. You know, it's over in 4 seconds, 5 seconds, literally, in the aspect of your life. You know, and all the hundreds and thousands of hours and minutes that some of us live, if you're a 40, 50, 60, 70, 80-year-old person, how many of those minutes was spent doing what you wanted to do? But a lot of the time is spent doing a whole lot of bullshit, man. And that's why this is hell, man. This is hell. All right? This is hell. Because it shouldn't take all of that to just have a moment. Shouldn't even be moments. The bad should be the moment. But that's not the case here. The bad is always, and the good is only but the moments. That's how you know that this is the wicked kingdom, okay? All right? I got a few scriptures I want to go over as well. Let's park this car real quick. All right. So, let me open this back up. So, to the point of the law, you know, the scriptures speak about, hold on, let me look it up. Bear me 1 second. That might not be, if I can't find it, I don't want to. Never mind. But I'll get into the scriptures in a second. But, you know, the law to our people, our people hate the law. You know, in their spirit, they have an issue with the law. And it made me think of You know, we brought up that, you know, that group Ludacris record label is named Disturbing the Peace. See, the law is actually a catalyst to peace. All right. That's the premise of what I'm trying to get to. And I'm going to hit some scriptures. All right. But the thing about it is that it's the understanding of what the law promotes. The law of the Bible promotes peace, harmony, tranquility, and agreement. Okay. Now, first scripture I want to get. Let's go to Habakkuk 1, one of my favorite scriptures. This is Habakkuk 1, and we'll get through this quick. Habakkuk 1 and 2, and it says, O Lord, how long shall I cry, and wilt thou not hear? Even cry out unto thee of violence, and thou shalt not save. And that's what we do. You know, at the end of the day, the scriptures say in Matthew, the 5th chapter, blessed is the peacemakers. We all are that are pushing the true spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai on the planet Earth. We're doing this in the name of peace. We want peace. You know, I heard a quote a while ago, and I shared it. I said it at camp a while ago. You know, we don't necessarily want vengeance. We want justice. You know, see, vengeance comes with a certain level of carnality. What we want the Lord to do is to bring judgment for the injustices that have been brought against our people. Okay. See, it's all about a spiritual mind frame of which we are zoning in and tapping into to further the demise and downfall of this wicked kingdom, man. Okay. But what we truly are, and that's what they're truly slandering us of. See, when they say these different words and, you know, we're domestic teas, and you understand, fill in the blanks, you know, they try to put these terms on us. That's the slander. That's the works of that old devil, the serpent, as the Revelation, the 12th chapter speaks about. That slander. Okay. That's slanderous, because really what we want is peace. We only want peace. Okay. Now the law promotes peace. There isn't. Better yet, let the scripture speak. The water Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. Let's go to Romans 13. All right. Romans 13 and 10. And it says, I'm going to start at 9. This is the point. This is a good point. Romans 13 and 9. And it says, for this, thou shalt not commit adultery. Thou shalt not kill. Thou shalt not steal. Thou shalt not bear false witness. Thou shalt not covet. And if there be any other commandment, if it briefly apprehend in this saying, namely, thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself. Verse 10, here's the point. Love worketh no ill to his neighbor. Therefore, love is the fulfillment of the law. Now, let's get another scripture to deal with that. Let's get another scripture. Bear me 1 second. Let's get this. This is This is 1 John 3 and 23. We're gonna read a few of these. It says, and this is the commandment, his commandment, that we should believe on the name of his son, Yahweh Shai Mashiach, and love one another as he gave us commandments. All right. Now, let me see if I can find the scripture I want. This is it. This is 1 John 5 and 2. And it says, but this we know, that we love the children of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, when we love Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai and keep his commandments. See, the act of keeping the commandments is the ultimate act of love. Love worketh no ill towards his neighbor. You understand? So going back to the key word of this lesson, peace, right? When you keep the peace, it's keeping the law, statutes, and commandments. Okay? as the scriptures say, thou shalt not commit adultery. When you commit adultery, when a man commits adultery, he's disturbing the peace of that household. You went in that household and you ruffled, you caused some waves in that household that you as a fellow Israelite underneath the law should have known not to do that. That's why the scriptures say that he that committeth adultery lacketh understanding. See, and the scriptures say, love thy neighbor as thy love thyself. I work hard to maintain the peace and harmony within my own household, no different than any other Hebrew Israelite man that's out there that's keeping the law. You put your work, energy, and effort in to maintain the peace and order within your own household. So for another person to step in that and disturb that's wicked and that's off, and they deserve death. And I wouldn't want that done to me, so therefore I wouldn't do that to anybody, not just a brother, but anybody. That's wicked waters. Here it is. This man is out working hard, trying to earn some money, right? And you in the house popping his woman, right? And you know it. Yeah. Well, fuck that nigga. That's wicked. Okay. Same thing. What did the scripture say? Back in that Romans 13. Let's go back to those other points. Thou shalt not kill. When you kill somebody, look at a place like Chicago, a place like LA, Compton. These places, hell, look at Atlanta. All right. If you're familiar with the whole Young Thug trial, and Young Thug, which is a fellow rapper from here in Atlanta, if you're familiar with the case, this all of this stuff that's going on here in Atlanta in this case between Young Thug and the YSL and including YFN Lucci, which YFN, that whole group of niggas. The whole point of their dispute with each other is because an individual got killed. All right. Just giving an example of one killing. Thou shalt not kill, which is the truth thing that should be said there, is thou shalt not murder. One Jake getting murdered in the city of Atlanta caused over 50 something shootings and different crimes and cases have occurred. You understand what I'm saying? That's just one person. Now imagine that ripple effect. That's why you shouldn't do it. You should keep the peace. Thou shalt not murder. Thou shalt not steal. These are things that doesn't keep the peace. These all disturb the peace of your own community, your own nation, and the world as a whole. Because look at the world. Now, this is going to lead me back to the original scripture. Habakkuk, the 1st chapter, 1 verse 2 again. O Lord, how long shall I cry? Thou wilt not hear. Even cry out unto thee of violence. And that's all that you see out here. All of these breaking the laws of the scriptures are all acts of violence. Stealing, killing. These are all violence. Okay, bearing false witness. You're weaponizing your words against somebody. Do you understand? Lying on somebody. Hey, I hit you with this. You put certain things that, as these other groups do, these groups bear false witness on us, saying that we're things that we're not. Do you know that those sayings get people killed? You see, bearing false witness can lead to deaths. Okay, that's violence. That's using your words in a violence, like a brother says. They turn your words into daggers. Okay, and it says, why? Verse 3. Why doest thou shew me iniquity? And what is iniquity? Iniquity is continuously breaking of the law, and that's what we see out here. Okay. Cause me to behold grievance, for spoiling and violence are before me, and there are that raise up strife and contention. Okay. Therefore the law is slack, and judgment doeth never go forth, for the wickedness doeth compass about the righteous. Therefore wrong judgment proceedeth. And that's the point. We're witnessing wrong judgment proceeding. Okay. Because of the laws of the Bible are slack, this is what we're seeing, the fruits of these things. We're living in the times of witnessing the fruits of wickedness, the fruits of adultery, the fruits of an adulterous community, of a society, culture, the fruits of a murder. See, murder was celebrated to the point now that we have a murder genre. Okay, we have a drill music genre. You understand how this is what we're witnessing? So we understand greatly how wickedness must be put out the earth, man. Hey, so with that, I pray that this lesson was edifying and uplifting. I want to give all the glory and honor to Yahweh, Bahashim Yahushai, Bahashim Rukakwarash. And until next time.